Hi guys. Oh, that's close. Just want to do a quick what do you call it? Just like a little quick video on how important it is to be planted. Now, being planted is so important in all aspects. Is that if we take the term planted as in a plant term, you get a little seedling in a little pottle, and how easy is that to move from place to place? Move around, even a little child can make that pottle pick up and go. Let's just say the little seedling goes from a little pottle to a bit of a bigger pot, a bigger plant pot. A little bit harder to move, a little bit harder to take from place to place, but between a few people, it can be picked up and moved. Now, the little pottle could blow over with just a puff of wind, Doesn't take much of a storm to get that to blow over. Possibly the one in the big pot, in the plant pot, would bear a little bit of the storm, but fall over pretty easily, wouldn't it? Planted in the ground, what happens? The roots can go deep, right? So it can weather some storms. It can grow large and it can produce fruit and it can produce flowers, it can produce what it was meant to produce. Not only that, it's very difficult to move. It takes the effort of a lot of people to be able to get around it, to dig down its roots and uproot it to move it. But not only that, once it's planted in the ground, what happens? People start watching it grow. People start watching to see how big it'll get. People start watching to see how much fruit will come off it. People start watching and see how many flowers it gets in the springtime. People just, every year, they want to see it get bigger. They want to see how big it'll get it. They want to see how many limbs it'll have. They want to see how ginormous it will get. And yet it can't be moved easily. So the importance of being planted isn't just for yourself, but it's for others, because others are watching you. Others want to see how big you can get. Others want to see how much fruit you can produce. We go along this little life and we go along and we think that it's all about me. I'm doing it for this, I'm doing it for this, I'm doing it for me, I'm doing this for me, I'm doing that for me. But ultimately, people are watching you. People are watching you and what you do. But if you're in this little pottle, all it takes is a and you fall over. If you're in a bigger pot, a few of your mates might come around and pick you up and move you. But if you're planted down and you're rooted into the ground and you're growing to the capacity that you can grow, that God intended you to grow, you can't be moved. And as the storm comes, your roots will force against it. So that as that wind blows, you get stronger. So the next time that storm comes, you stand. The whole time while people are watching you grow. You're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for the people that are around you. Amen? So plant. Remove yourself out of that little pottle. Plant somewhere where your roots can grow deep. Be rooted deep so that nothing can move you. You can even take this little philosophy into the workplace. Don't be a little pottle at work, because when something goes against you, you'll move on. Remove yourself out of the pottle of life and just root yourself down, and people will watch you grow. People will want to watch you grow. People will feed you. People will water you. People will nourish you. And remember, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the ones that are watching you. Amen? That's it. Ta-da.